We are live, guys. People see us. They all see us.
Oh.
They all see us.
I'm trying to get these links out. And let me move my camera. And yeah.
You see us? Shit, I got the towel here still, man.
Hey. That PinstripeStrong podcast.
All right, Twitter. Well, I'm gonna tweet it from PinstripeStrong.
Woo! What is good, y'all? What is good, y'all?
What's popping?
All right.
Yeah, you can hear me good, right?
Sound check. Sound check. Sound check.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3
We
shot.
good, Joes?
4 shot.
We sound
3
good?
Shot, 2 shot. 1. One's hot. He's hot. You're hot. None. This guy.
Hey.
MC.
What up, Heraclio? What up,
He's gonna say
DZ?
against me.
What's good, Elizabeth?
I am a fucking bum.
Chris, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear Keith. I can hear you. I can see the.
What's up, YouTube? What up, Twitch?
Strong Army. The layout is beautiful.
Change the layout, I see. Yes, we did.
JomboyMedia, you know how we do it. PinstripeStrong, you know how we do it.
Facts.
Seriously, not serious, but we dead ass, like Keith said.
Straight up.
We seriously not serious, but we dead ass though.
I would never not laugh when I hear that shit. Bro. That shit is
facts. All right.
Hey,
you guys like the layout?
Look at DZ. Look at DZ. Look at Mr. Wyatt. Look at Liz.
Oh, you guys ready to start?
Look at the camera. I'm gonna take a flick or a
right.
screenshot from the YouTube.
The
1, 2.
Into the phone.
It's a little delayed. There it go. There it go. Hold on. Chris was looking down.
Right here.
All right, ready? 1. This is delayed on the YouTube. All right, there you go. Hold on. Keep going. Hold it. All right, got that.
We got it. We out here.
The tweet will be sent.
Am I good?
Joe.
You guys like this layout?
That's the 27, that's Stanton, right?
Yeah.
Stanton. Look at RJ with that 3. 71 points for the half for my Knicks, baby. Let's go. 71 first half points.
Y'all gonna stream the first spring training game on Sunday? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so.
A fucking halitosis, man. Caliburton, B.
Okay.
All right. Well, we could start.
If you hear any noise, it's just me and my guys, B. Tell them fuck it up now. You see, man? Just look at that. Look at that.
All right.
And let me hit the retweet. Sorry, Nets Twitter, all 30 of y'all. I gotta slide.
Don't leave that man alone. Okay, leave that man alone. King wins.
All right. Let's go. We're gonna talk about that Rich Fire. Rich Fire. All right. Here we go.
Where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
All right, let's start
What
this
we
up.
doing?
Let's
What
go.
All right. What's up, y'all? I'm gonna get y'all in the chat. I see hella people in the Twitch chat, and I'm under the wrong account on YouTube. I do that every time. Sign out.
What would you follow this man?
All right. Okay, it is February 25th. And this is the last week.
Okay.
ISO gang.
This is the last week. All right, let me start it over because you guys talk about ISO and shit. Hold on.
Oh, my bad. I didn't have my headphones on.
All right, let me, I'm not putting that
I
shit
didn't
in
even hear that.
Not putting that. All right. All right, guys. This is February 25th. February 20th. Fuck! All right, so starting that shit again.
My bad. Let's do it again. Run that back.
All right, guys. This is February 25th. And this is the last week without baseball being played. That was me knocking on wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we got some interesting stuff to talk about. Man, the baseball just creates the content for us. It just becomes interesting. It's like a hibernating bear on socials for us. And then once baseball and pitchers and catchers and people throwing balls to other men and hitting baseballs over the fence and swag and all this stuff, content just creates itself. And we're here to talk about that today and what happened this week in PinstripeStrong Yankee baseball. PinstripeStrong!
Let's do it.
Kids love it. Woo! What up, y'all? You know when that beat drop, what that means? It's another PinstripeStrong podcast. And if you are new here, as Keith let us know, we are seriously not serious, but we dead ass though. We dead ass though.
More facts.
Yes, we are seriously not serious, but we dead ass though. We like to have fun in this podcast. First time on here, thank you. Asking you shall receive, and a whole bunch of you left reviews last week, so I definitely wanted to thank you guys for that. And maybe we'll read some of them on the pod, and I'll be more than happy to do that. And very excited, man. Just a lot of baseball. We're happy because right now it's becoming a machine, and you guys don't see this because you're just in the, either you're listening to the podcast or maybe you do see it because you're looking on socials. But for us, I just love the vibe that we have in our own personal chat when we're trying to strategize things and trying to think about what we're going to do for the next podcast or what we're going to put on socials and things like that. And it's just so exciting, man. And I'm so excited for this season.
Facts.
But guys, how are you guys doing?
When you going to add me to the chat, though?
What you mean? You in that chat? Yo, so
I'm playing.
Yo, so you guys don't know, my name is Joe's McFly, Joseph. Out here with joined by my two co-hosts, friends, Yankee fans extraordinaire, Chris and Keith. How are you guys doing today?
What's up, Keith? How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm a little tired, but I'm here. I'm awake. I'm alive. So I'm good, man. Last episode, I said something about we have videos of people throwing and catching and hitting. Yes. And I just want to see plenty more. And PinstripeStrong been posting plenty more. So
plenty more.
We're in it, yo. It's crazy. It's just good to see the guys back and that fresh spring training welcome. So my spirits are high. How you doing, Chris?
Man, we good out here, man. I don't know, like Bobby Schmidt came out and the weather got good.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
The
You know what I mean?
universe.
50, yeah, like 55 degrees. I'm like 55 degrees.
It
That's
became
fucking
hotter
crazy.
than-
Nah, but man, we good out here. Just off that Sevy pod. Just good things, man. Just good things, and more good things are gonna be coming. Monday, I'm officially off disability. I'm not disabled, Christmas fly anymore. I'm normal, functioning, and I still gotta work on my running. But we good out here, man. Just good things, man. Just good vibes, and we just gonna, new layout. Everything is just fresh, man. We gotta get the fresh fitteds. You know what I mean? The fresh uptowns. Everything got to be fresh right now for the beginning of the season. How about you, Joe? How you doing?
I mean, I see Keith already got the new fitted for the season. I don't wait, bro. I like to wait, bro. Like I wait usually because all right, guys. In case you guys don't know, okay, you're new to this Yankee thing. You get what I'm saying? You're new to this Yankee, to the Yankee fashion side of things, right? Because a lot of people are. I'm gonna be honest. Some people don't even know it exists. There are a couple of things. There are a couple of things. If you want to stay fly for the season, the McFlys are going to keep you fly, all right? Before every season, you need to get a fresh Yankee fitted. It's just
fresh.
That's just it.
Fitty non-fitty.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fresh. It can't
get a fresh Yankee fitted
every year.
You know what I mean? If you can get, like Jeffrey says, my brother Jeff, if you say, my name is Jeff. Oh, thank you. If you can be able to say, hey, I got a fresh Yankee fit. If you could get that gray brim, more power to you. That's even fresher. But you know what? It's okay. Yeah. The black brims are a lot easier to find. It's fine. You got that and some uptowns and you good to go. Mm-hmm. Get that and some uptowns and you good to go. Do not wait until the summer to try to get uptowns because you will never find them in the vicinity of the Bronx. You'll probably have to go somewhere and order them online, because there's no way in the Bronx that you're going to be able to
probably
find
the Heights.
No, not even the Heights. I don't think that you're going to find it in New York, not in a store. Find them uptown. Fresh ups is not happening.
Nike.com and hope and wait.
Nike. Yeah, man, you got to do that. Now, it has to be fresh uptowns, and you can't wear the uptowns more than 3 times.
Nike's on my feet, my cipher complete.
They crease quick. I remember back in the day on MTV, Fat Joe went to a Nike store. He bought like literally the whole store of white uptowns. He's like, yeah, man, I don't wear them more than twice.
That was
like, all right, Fat Joe.
That was the give me 2 pairs. That was the Nelly era.
See, Nelly's the reason why this shit's $90 now. It used to be $70.
Facts. Bro, I remember I had saved up 60, and one of my boys, this kid, Jordan, worked at Foot Locker. He said he'd get me a pair for 60. And I think that was my first pair of uptowns. I might have been in the 7th grade. Those were the days.
Mr. Breezy said
I bought black uptowns. I bought black uptowns maybe like twice, never again.
You had to jump. You had to jump somebody.
Nah, them shits.
Yeah, I had to jump some. On the picture that I put for Joe's birthday. And, happy birthday, Joe!
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh yeah, happy belated.
We already started. Hey, happy birthday, Joe!
Happy birthday to you.
Hey.
But on the old page that I put up, we were 18, Joe. We weren't 16. We were 18.
18, okay.
Had the black and white uptowns. I don't know why the fuck I thought that shit was cool. Nobody wear the black and white uptowns. Man, I try to bring people together, yo.
Well, if you had like a fitted to match or a hoodie to match or a throwback jersey that match, you could pull it off.
If you get, bro, if you get like all black uptowns and it's kind of like, okay, I don't know. This guy's a little serious, bro. He might. This guy's a little serious. He might. You know what I mean? You may get ready to bop and weave, because that dude's about to throw hands. So stay away from all black.
You heard what Joe said to bring it back? He said bop and weave.
Yeah.
Good job, Joe.
Hey, I see what you're trying to do. If you hear any noise, it's just me and the boys bobbing and bopping and weaving.
Facts, man. And Voight Ward, I mean, there's some interesting things that happened this week. One, we had our first player guest on. So shout to Luis Severino. If you guys don't know what the hell we're talking about, where have you been? And pause this podcast right now, guys, and we'll be back after these messages. All right, and you're back. Listen, Luis Severino was on there, and I remember Keith, and shout to him, and because even though he wasn't in that pod for, reasons that he will explain to you, which are pretty funny to me, because ironically, but we were, Sevy came on, he was cool as hell, we had fun, it just opened the door for a lot more things coming forward, and I'm very excited about that. So, Keith, would you like to let us know why you weren't part of the...
I loved that interview. I was so proud. One, the only thing I was mad about was, as a fan, I didn't get a chance to talk to Sevy. Like, the only thing I was, disappointed, I was like, oh, that was my chance to meet Sevy. But I didn't need to be there. Y'all crushed that shit.
That's not your chance. That's not your only chance. Trust me, you will.
Right, I'll probably get another chance. But, y'all didn't need me in that conversation. It flowed so well, and a lot of people said it was conversational. It was like you guys were friends, and yeah, you are friends. You've been playing Twitch for a minute, and de lo mío personal dominicano, it just flows a different way. I can't have that conversation, So I watched the premiere like everybody else. I'm sitting in the bed watching this, riveted. Yo, this is Luis Severino, talking to my guys. This is amazing.
It was wild.
I loved it, bro. And obviously I wasn't there because of the Spanish speaking thing, but Sevy flexed his English. He flexed his English.
He flexed it big time, man. That guy was like, yo, nah, man, I spent way too much time, way too much effort learning a new language. That's why I'm not, even me, in the middle of the pod, I'm trying to say something and ask him questions in Spanish. He's like, the things. I'm like, okay. So hey, no Spanish.
That's a Yankee right there. He knows. He's like, listen, Papa, I can speak English. Keith, he should have came. I can understand him. I can have a conversation with him.
Facts, man. Can't wait.
Yo, it's kind of like if you bought this brand new wrench, right? At the Home Depot and shit. You bought a brand new wrench, and then you get to the job, they're like, you need a hammer. He's like, well, I bought this shit, bro. I'm gonna use it. So that's what he did with English. He's like, he started using the shit as a hammer. I'm good. I use this shit.
So I spent gas. I spent time. I stood in the line. I'm gonna use this shit.
But we got another guest coming up next Sunday. So look out for that. We won't spoil anything, but last Sunday was Sevy. We got another guest lined up this Sunday, and I will be attending this one. I will be in the studio for this.
I will be out. Now, we do have a bunch of freaking Yankee news, a lot of sound, not just them talking, the bats, the gloves, some controversy. You know what I mean? Some, it kind of divided the Yankees on one side, with the whole Germán thing. There's a lot of stuff going on with the Yankees, and there's a lot of shit going on outside of that as well.
Facts. And before we get into that, just remember, this podcast, we're seriously not serious, but we dead ass though. Guys, listen, this podcast is brought to you by JomboyMedia! And JomboyMedia, guys, this is where we bring that smoke. Season is about to start soon. Opening day is on the way. And JomboyMedia is here to stay. Guys, get your merch. We're going to be having some new stuff coming out. Same way that we got a new layout online, you know what I mean? If you guys go and watch this. My man Heraclio in the chat said, bring the static. We about that, but no static in the sound, because you're probably going to turn this off if there's static in the sound, and then you don't want to have sound issues, and then it's bad. And anyway, listen, go to JomboyMedia.com, and we're going to go ahead and bring you the content, because that's what we do. We bring content to you. All right, good.
This is what we do.
Hey,
I heard we are farmers.
Farmers. If you want to,
I'm giving you game, man.
You know what I mean? Farmers, you want to throw some bread this way? Let me know. Let us know. PinstripeStrong take care of you guys, because, just bring them dollars. All right. This is infancy.
Nah, but for real, yo, shout out to Eddie. Eddie was dripping. Eddie was on the timeline dripping. I seen him. He had the PinstripeStrong hat. He had the We Outta Here shirt, and he had the mug. I don't have the hat, but I got the same shirt and the mug. I said, man, let me leave this link right here for anybody else that want to get NYY fly like the McFly guys. TM, trademark that.
Tag us if you have any merch or anything like that. Tag PinstripeStrong. Follow PinstripeStrong. Just follow the brand, bro. You'll find us. Don't worry about it. But follow PinstripeStrong. And we're super excited. We're on Twitter and IG as well. And if you're listening, then we got a YouTube also. So feel free to look for us on there. But all right, this week, got some Yankee baseball. Pitchers and catchers reported it last week, but we now have position players. We had our first squad workout. We got fucking photos. Just the spring just looks so warm, bro. Like, I'm so excited about that, man. But this is interesting stuff on the docket when it comes to Yankee news. But with good news, we have to start with some bad. And Clarke Schmidt. Our boy Clarke Schmidt.
Holy shit.
Down. And somebody dropped the. All right. Thank you so much, my guy. Somebody.
Damn, yo, they mad. They sad.
Yeah, that was the news that came up, man, when Clarke Schmidt, the news came out that he's going to be sidelined.
Clarke Schmidt, man. Pete Caldera tweeted out a couple days ago, Yankees right-handed pitcher Clarke Schmidt will be sidelined 3 to 4 weeks with a common extensor strain, according to manager Aaron Boone. Boone said, likely to miss the first month of the season. MRI was 3 days ago. Felt the discomfort following his first bullpen session in camp. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw something that he was like pushing himself a little extra hard. And, you know, that's when it came about. Sweeney Murdy said, let me see, MCL is intact. Schmidt previously had Tommy John surgery after his junior year in college in 2017. So how we feel about this, guys? I mean, obviously, but
sucks. The important thing is that the MCL UCL is intact. We know that he had his surgery back in 2017 when the Yankees drafted him, and you know, in terms of surgery, I mean Tommy John. So it's good. As soon as that happened,
I think that's why that's why the reason that we're able to draft him, because of the Tommy John surgery.
Right, and then it was just cool because I hit him up right away, and I was just like, yo, you everything good? He's like, yo, man, you know what? It's fine. They're just gonna shut it down. It's fine. At least, you know, nothing structurally, but everything. It's a long season. That's all he kept telling me. Like, it's a long season. So yeah, that's good.
That's cool to see him hit you back on the DM that quickly. And like, the first thing I thought was how, in you guys' interview with Sevy was saying, you know, how he wanted to get started, and we're like, you know, chill, easy, like, we don't want any setbacks. We don't want any setbacks. You know, it's a minor setback for Clarke, and it's only a couple weeks, a few weeks, 3-4 weeks. Clarke will be fine. And hey, it's better that this happens now than happens in April, May. So yeah, he'll be all right.
This kind
of hopefully,
hopefully
they learn from their mistakes too.
I mean, this kind of takes him out of the talk of the fifth starter spot. And yeah, I mean,
hopefully the Yankees learn from their mistakes in terms of how they're dealing with this, because it'll be trash, you know, if he goes through the process and comes back and then some other shit happens. So hopefully they really take his time. But yeah, he right here, Lindsey Adler, he was going max effort in his first bullpen session, and he felt it. You know, he felt the discomfort. Yeah. So you know, hopefully, you know, he's on track. You know, get that done, get everything taken care of, and we'll see him maybe 2 months from now, 3 months from now.
Yeah. 2 months from now, 3 months from now, I see that. I think right now the favorite, as of right now, as of we're talking right now, the favorite for that fifth starter spot to me is Davey. And I say it just because he, you know, homie got a playoff start under his belt already. He's already kind of groomed. Germán is actually the other one, but the thing with Germán, we'll get to Germán in a second, but the thing with Germán is that he's not built up, bro. He doesn't have those innings under his belt. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if Germán's either in the bullpen or, depending on what they see, he has an option left. They could put him in the minors. That's a possibility.
Yeah,
he does have an option left, so I could see that happening. But Davey, baby, I could see him winning that 5th starter spot.
I said Davey. I think Davey as well, because that man came with full pinstripe gear. Like he came,
he's
ready to go on that. Like, why you guys, y'all wear your alternate shit? Nah, I'm gonna wear this pinstripes. You know what I mean? And he came ready to go, B. So I'm excited for Davey, second, full season. And hopefully they don't take him out in the second inning.
There was another starter.
Nah, never again.
Nah.
Not like that again.
Oh, not like this. Not like this. There
Like
was
this.
there was one that I will say that I will say that there was one starting. I think it's Max Scherzer, that when they do when they do their bullpens and they do all of their stuff, they do it in their full game gear.
Yeah.
And some people just feel comfortable like that. I know Michael Jackson, whenever he and then this is different, but it's kind of like, it's your art form, bro. But
Michael Jackson got a light-skinned friend, look like Michael Jackson got a dark skin.
It's the same thing. Like, he used to do like his whole run-throughs and his rehearsals all in his what he's gonna wear that night.
Exactly what he's
gonna work out in that. Like, he's going to run through the whole thing.
It's very cool. If you guys haven't seen it, YouTube that shit. He actually for the Smooth Criminal video, he had the suit and the hat and everything, and he was doing the whole thing and all that. So yeah, so you're saying, so obviously we got Davey in great company, Michael Jackson, Max Scherzer. You know what I mean? So I think Davey, future
fan favorite, bro, and he knows it. He's a fan favorite, and he's young. He knows this is gonna hit Instagram. This is gonna hit Twitter. He's got the blue hair. He's got the full pinstripes. I want him to be the 5th starter because Davey Day will be lit. Like every time he gets the ball, towing the boogie down, bro, towing the slab in the boogie down Bronx. You know how it goes. Like, we'll hype it up. Davey Day, we'll hype it up.
Davey Day, let's go, man.
Facts, yo. I'm with that.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What?
Funny story. Stone Cold hates that shit. he started. He fucking despised that shit, because he's trying to talk. What?
Market that shit.
So more. Well, aside from the sad news here, Gio, man, Gio. I mean, you guys seen Gio, man. That he's already making plays. He said he could be ready. He said he could be ready for this Sunday. Whether it's a start or not, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be far into it. That was from Brian Hoke. Gio is looking good, man. And during the drills, the third base drills with Gio, he's going out on the foul line and throwing it to first base, and then you see Andujar, the ball going through his leg.
Bueno.
There was a lot of people that were that was like, trade him now. I'm like, let's relax, man. Let's relax. But I know it's frustrating, obviously, but
yeah. I will say that, it's he looks good. He looks very good, and I'm happy about that. And it looks like he'll definitely be ready for opening day, the way that it kind of looks like. Then
he's not surrendering his spot. Gio had an interesting path to get to the starting third baseman spot for the New York Yankees. He ain't giving that up.
No way.
He ain't losing that. Ain't no fucking way. Nah, that's his, man. That's his. But that's why in the next clip you see Andujar in the outfield. You're like, "I go, bro, go over there, bro. Get out.
Watch out, bro. I got this."
But Sevy, if you guys know, at first on this podcast, Sevy did say that he was going to be back on the mound within 2 to 3 weeks. So that's good, and we're excited about that. And he should be back up with us. I think he said June. But Chris, Lindsay Adler said something about Severino's forearm discomfort while throwing the change.
Yeah, she tweeted that last year that he felt discomfort in his forearm for throwing his changeup. He said he's only throwing fastballs at the moment, but the plan is for him to start spinning the ball next week. Now, she did say that she was a little confused because she asked if it was his slider that affected him last year because he felt a shoulder discomfort in 2019 while throwing the slider. The forearm issue last year was the changeup. It's crazy, like the different positions on the finger and things like that and how you throw it. Just, you know what I mean?
It
like,
puts different pressure. Well, the
Pushes
most
on your arm differently.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the
That's
most
why
unnatural thing is throwing a baseball, man. Like, you literally breaking your arm to do it. That shit is crazy.
I don't know how people could do it for like 15, 20 years. That's insane to me. But, you know, that's why they're, you know what I mean?
That's why they get paid the big bucks.
Exactly. The big bucks,
$1 million arms.
And then the big bucks start coming in. So it's official. Gardy Party is back with the Yankees, back in the Bronx.
All right.
Yeah, man, we're definitely happy. Hey, the 11s, 1s on the board. Let's go. Bob Nightingale. So, you know, take this with a grain of salt. No, I'm just kidding.
It means it's not real.
Brett Gardner's deal with the Yankees official. It's a 2-year, $5.15 million contract. He will earn $1.85 million in 2021 with $1 million signing bonus. He has $2.3 million player option for 2022. If he declines that, the Yankees have a $7.15 million option with a $1.15 million buyout. If you care about the numbers, that's how it breaks down. How we feel about this, guys?
Hey, I'm happy for Brett Gardner. I'm happy for the Yankees. I'm happy for the Yankee fans that support Brett Gardner, the smart ones. You know, he got more money than I actually thought. And I have tweets out there like, yo, don't give him that much. But it's a respect thing. And it doesn't matter how long it took. I feel like the Yankees were planning on doing this. And this guy is a veteran. Like, you know, we talk about him being off the grid and hard to reach. Like, what did y'all expect? This is how it was going to always get done. Like, I'm hoping we can win it this year and not getting ahead of myself. But the story's starting to write itself. I went and bought this jersey when we signed him in the Bronx, right at the store outside Yankee Stadium. I'm like, all right, I got to get a Gardy jersey finally this year.
Gardy.
Ain't nothing but a Gardy party.
I'm happy for Gardy, man. He said it. He said he didn't want on the presser today. He didn't want to go anywhere. I mean, he was reluctantly. He was gonna, you know, he thought he had to start looking, but it wasn't until like 10 days ago that the talks got serious. So, you know, Gardy party, man, and yeah, obviously that whole situation with Frazier. We'll get into it real quick. One weird situation because we wasn't getting, you know, after the Justin Wilson, you know, tweet went out that, oh, you know, Yankees, you know, signed Justin Wilson or they're in contract conversations or whatever. And then it was official. And then we didn't hear anything else about it. Like, well, not official yet, but we didn't hear anything else about it. And then found out it was the situation with Texas as to why he couldn't come to New York or to Florida, excuse me. But it's official. It's official now. Justin Wilson is a Yankee. He is in spring training. 1-year contract for 2021 with a player option for 2022. The player option is declined. There's a club option for 2022. The player option is exercised. There's a club option for 2023. And obviously, Yankee great Greg Allen, he was designated for assignment. So the bullpen is rounding. I mean, the bullpen's looking good, guys.
The only person really missing from the roster is Florial because of visa issues, but that's all. That's all that we have there. And then we have, I mean, that's it for the Yankee news itself. I mean, we have, and we also have, damn, what the hell is it? What's this kid's name? Some hype. I mean,
Medina?
Yeah, some hype this week for Medina as well, man. I'm hearing a lot of good stuff about him. A lot
of talk for Luis Medina.
Which is good. I heard CC say some nice things about him. If you guys don't know, go to PinstripeStrong. We definitely tweeted that out.
R2C2 podcast.
He talked about him. CC talked about him in the R2C2 podcast. He's like, yo, he ready now, B. Like, so that's
ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready to go. You know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna try to see if I can get him.
He actually has better stuff. He's like he actually has better stuff than he did at his age. And,
yeah, Sevi said that.
So I mean, everybody is loving Medina right now.
Yeah, it's always been about control with him. It's always been about if he could throw strikes. And Chris was sending us clips from him pitching in Puerto Rico, and that's when I started checking him out and looking into him more. And then I heard CC on R2C2 like, yo, he's a big kid. He throws hard. He's not scared. He's ready now. I'm like,
I'm scared.
I'm like, yo, I want to see more. Bonus.
You see his build too.
Yeah,
bro.
I
He's
seen him on the gram. Bro.
Yeah.
He's ready to be a New York City star.
Right now, B.
He's ready.
He got the Timbs on. He ready. He out here on the concourse, B. Like what is it?
For real.
Where we at? I mean, I'm happy for Medina. You know, and all the years, obviously, with the Yankees and how trash their system is and minor league system, bro, they've been doing a great fucking job building these guys. And I'm hoping that, you know, Medina works out. Obviously, Sevy works out because you know what it is. The Yankees supposedly never, not supposedly, but they never really, in terms of starting pitching, they never really develop.
That's what they like to say. That's what a hater like to say.
Yeah, but now, you know, we got Sevy, you know, and Medina works out. Obviously, Davey. I mean,
Clark, Monty.
Schmidt.
Well,
you go.
Little fun things happening this spring. I mean, it's one, it looks like Gio and Gleyber Torres are like on some scary, like they're trying to scare each other and shit. I don't know what's going on over there. That's pretty funny. And then, you know, I didn't even talk about this with you guys, but I kind of want to give away. Now, we haven't even talked about awards or anything, but I kind of want to give away a weekly swag champ, bro. And there's only one answer this week, in my opinion. But
Swag champ.
I mean, Clint Frazier is gonna take the cake.
Oh, obviously.
I mean,
only one guy swagging that hard.
Yeah. I love his. I don't know about you guys. I am like in love with like Clint Frazier's energy right now. Be like that energy. The energy to me.
You want to be around that. You
Yo,
want to be around that. You
bro,
want to be around that.
Did y'all watch his sneaker room video on YouTube?
Yeah,
it's like 29 minutes long.
My man got the feet, He got the feet.
Bro, he signed a deal with Nike. He's trying to be the next guy. Like, he's trying to be the next Nike baseball guy. Not like Mike Trout. More like Griffey. How when Griffey was with Nike baseball in commercials, swagging from head to toe. You know, Chris posted that Gleyber got the Griffey trainers fresh out the box. Gleyber is signed with Nike too. So we got Clint with Nike, Gleyber with Nike, and Clint was saying on his thing that Nike's going to hook him up with sneakers, and you can expect to see him out there probably with some Air Jordan 1s with spikes again, but actually like made from Nike Jordan Jumpman. Yep. Clint is killing the game, bro.
He looking good, man.
I'm so proud of his maturity. I'm so proud of how he's handled everything, and now I feel like he feels like he belongs, and I won't say that he's arrived, but if he plays well this year, that man has arrived. He earned his pinstripes last year in the 60-game season, and he's being himself. He's being comfortable in his own skin.
I mean,
it's Clint being Clint, man.
I mean, when you hear this, my man's walking in, guys, and you guys hear this, and I don't hear anything.
I'm waiting on you.
There we go. Right, you guys hear this.
Monty, Gumby. Look great, man.
Coño, pero
I feel good.
Vaina, loco. What the hell? Oh, here we go.
Look great, man.
It's 26.
Good, man. I feel good. It's me again.
My man Monty says, the way that Monty said that, hey, you looking at him, he's like, he's looking at him just walking in, you look great, man. Like, damn, son. Like, it just feels like, I almost felt like Gumby felt like it's unattainable for him to like wear something like that and pull it up.
Gumby's like, I didn't even pack no rompers.
He's like, damn, man,
you know what?
you
I
look
think,
great,
honestly, man, maybe this is, you know, me trying to.
Gumby's probably shopping with Adam Warren. I'm going to be honest with you. He's probably going to like Kohl's. They're probably both going to Kohl's or to like JC Penney's, you know. Clint's like with Gleyber in like
picked up a couple shirts from TJ Maxx.
Chapman, yeah.
Chapman, you
know. Yeah, TJ Maxx, 2-for-1s.
He's with that crew.
Yeah, it's different. All right, it's a different energy. You look great, man.
I think it's beyond. Well, it's his style and everything like that, but it's also his freaking energy, man. Clint just look like a different dude, be like
mature.
Just chilling. I mean, it definitely helps. It definitely helps when the manager says, "Yo, you're our left fielder."
Yeah.
But it's what you do with it, right? You know, they could give you the ball, but I think Clint right now, man, he's just on a different level, and Definitely my fantasy team this year.
I'm on a new level. So
Clint Frazier, forged by fire. He made it through the fire, man. This dude is chilling now. He's really chilling now, and you know he got the nod for Gold Glove, and I really like his whole vibe. I think it's just a maturity thing, yo. So a big year from Sam Sevens.
Sevens, man.
yeah, my man Clint Frazier, and I just like it. And then you see also the bat that he brought out. And it's like this custom-made bat that looks like it just looks freaking awesome. Like the bat, like if you look at it, it looks like it has cool. Like it's basically him. And it looks great. It has his red hair like at the top of the bat, and it made me bring out like the whole thing. And I don't know how you guys feel about this, but why is MLB not, like, what's the real reasoning behind MLB not allowing custom-made bats? They try to do it during the Players' Weekend. They try to do it why can't you allow custom-made bats the same way as custom-made cleats throughout the whole freaking league? Just allow it. What's the problem with it? I don't get it.
Go ahead, Chris.
It's silly because if you really want to put the game out there and put the players out there just like the NBA does, with their players, it's so fucking simple. And we talked about it on the pod before. Like it's just so simple for baseball to be, let the kids play, right? They got the commercial. Let the kids play.
That was his hashtag too.
Yeah, and my whole thing is, bro, it's so simple. Look how people just gravitate to like just the style, just their how they are, their personality. You know what I mean? And it's you could put it out there. I mean, so if some players want to be boring and just to themselves, all right, whatever, that's cool. But then you got players like Clint. You got players like Gleyber, like Juan Soto, like Tatis Jr., you know what I mean? That just that they have immense personality, and you're like, you're limiting that. Mookie, why are you limiting these guys, B? Like, you pay them so much money, and you're like, nah, you can't do this. You can't wear this. You can't say this. You can't. Bro, like, what is this? Is this like baseball prison, or what is it? Like,
it is, and that goes to a deeper level. It's the old unwritten rules and that old man baseball, and we don't do that around here. And it's about the team, and no one's supposed to stand out from the team. But baseball needs this. Like baseball needs this to attract fans. What are y'all doing? Like, do the simple things. Like let these dudes swag out. Let these dudes express themselves. It's only gonna help kids get into the game. People say because. Clinton said it on his thing, bro. Clinton said it on his video. He's like, some people just follow me for my kick game. He's like, I'm trying to bridge the gap. Like maybe they want to, and I said this to Kyle in the office, bro. I said, Clinton had people watching him in Yankee Stadium to see what shoes he was going to come out with. It's attracting people to the game.
Yeah, I'm with
that.
And
you know what? They want to fine you for that. Or they want to tell you can only do it on Players Weekend because it's about control, and these owners and the MLB want to control these players. And we got to win the World Series before we lock out.
Wow, that was a very interesting transition there, but interesting transition. But yeah, we gotta just allow the guy. I think I read somebody in one of the comments in PinstripeStrong. They said, "Yo, oh no, it's a distracted to the pitcher." If the pitcher's looking at the bat, there's no way he's hitting the zone. Bro, I'm sorry. There's just no way. Like he's not looking at the bat.
Why would a pitcher be looking at a bat?
I don't get it. As long as it's not, like, what are we doing? And if you allow it through Players Weekend, obviously safety is not a safety thing. Now it's a control thing, right? So
yep.
That's like saying basketball players are looking at each other's tattoos and sneakers. Like, look at the basket, my G. Like, what are you doing looking at LeBron sneakers?
Right, the game.
That's so fucking stupid.
The game is too hard to play for anybody to care about Clint Frazier having his face on his bat. Nobody will care. But the fans on the outside that aren't in between the lines are gonna love it and send it and post it and get posters of it and say, "Yo, Clint Frazier's my favorite player because he's got the coolest bat." But MLB don't want to do that. They don't want to do that.
Yeah, whatever. Maybe they'll get it one day. I don't know. Anyway, I mean, all right. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Fun stuff's done.
Control how they speak.
Oh,
their language.
Fun stuff's done.
Yeah, we getting there. We about
so
to
Swag Champ, are we all in agreement? Swag Champ is the masked man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For report week, week 1 of spring training, report week, Swag Champ goes to 7'7", the masked man, Clint Frazier.
7.
Yes,
You fly, my guy.
You fly.
McFly
You
guy,
make-
NYY fly guy.
You make fly, my
Hey.
guy. Damn, we coming up with little things as on the go. I think we're gonna end up doing this. All right, and the
Yeah, somebody in the chat write those down, yo.
Yeah.
Those down, man.
all right.
Write them things down. But we got some stuff, man. We got,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Caring about certain things out here. Maybe not.
Well, let's see. So the other thing is Domingo Germán finally talked, and
Yeah.
now that Germán spoke, now we'll speak on it, right? Because okay, at first he was gonna come out with the press conference first, and then I guess he canceled it, right? He ended up canceling it, decided to talk to teammates individually, which is the right move, because after Mr. Oh No You Britain came out and, you know, said, excuse me, no, you know what I mean? Like, I can't choose you as my teammate. Get the fuck out of here. And, you know, he was like, you know what? And then Boone and things like that were able to kind of coach this a certain way. And they're kind of, I think, well, first thing I want to break it down. One, the way that it was handled, I think it was probably, this is the better route, right? To handle it this way, kind of talk to everybody. Don't ignore that part, right? Don't say, oh, just get over it. Everybody talk it out. Boom. You know, he needs to talk to the team as a group and then talk to the team individually from everybody. He got some advice from Chapman, who actually went through the same thing. Some people, I did say out there, I was like, you know what? Germán, I'll be real with you. Some people will never forgive you. You know? Some people, and you know what? I'm not going to say that they're wrong. I'm not going to say that they're wrong. They're not wrong, right? Because people will feel strongly about that. Nobody will ever.
He was wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong. Nobody will ever forgive you. In their mind, they won't be open to giving you a second chance. That's just, you need to come to grips with that, right? And he came out, he apologized to the Steinbrenners and to the team, and people were critical about how he didn't publicly apologize to his girlfriend, who they're still together, but he didn't do that. I don't know if you could be able to. Do we have the whole quote, Chris?
Germán or
Germán? I know we put it in.
Well,
the
it's
chat,
it's like 4 minutes.
All right.
You want
No, not him reading it. Just basically him. We'll give you Cliff Notes. You can look on PinstripeStrong to be able to see what he actually said word for word verbatim. But he was basically saying how he feels feel bad.
He feels bad that like he wasn't there for the team.
Disappointed, the Steinbrenners and things like that. And we all know that he did the service and or the community service. I'm sorry, and he took those classes. But all in all, at the end of the day, Voight said, fine, you know what? We got your back, but you won't nice, homie. Like, you got to get your life together. Yeah. Like, cause I'm not, we're not going to sit here and just, kind of sugarcoat and accept you so easily. You need to keep paying it forward every day that you live, right? You need to be a better man. You need to be a better person. You need to be a better boyfriend, husband, father, and like everything, and hopefully going forward, right? I mean, and I can't say here that I'm happy with that with the whole thing or whatnot, but I just hope that he doesn't do any of that stuff. He talked about the Instagram, which Keith was like, yes, man, fuck, man, you making this shit worse for yourself, bro. And not only that, but then your teammates, the team, everybody else got to try to talk for you, and it's like, yo, come on, homie, like we don't make this shit harder than it's supposed to be.
Yeah, them asking the questions and shit. Yeah, it's silly.
When you make a mistake in this day and age, the first thing you should do is fall all the way back and get
all
love.
The way back.
And I'm talking about like in this age where everybody's got to be on Instagram live. Like that's the thing with Domingo that rubbed me the wrong way. When he first got in trouble, he went live on Instagram and he had a bunch of random posts,
weird,
and these like cryptic posts. And it's like, bro, do less. We don't want to see you. let alone hear from you
Yeah.
or see you on Instagram, where everybody can perceive things and take things the wrong way. And the reporters got to clear up what you were trying to say on your Instagram in a press conference, bro. I'm trying to move past this. And I think one of the first steps to moving past this is to delete his Instagram. You have one chance right now. You're on thin ice. You have one chance, which is your second chance, to make something out of your life and your career with the New York Yankees. You let us down once. Don't let us down again. That's all I'm going to say on Domingo.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I gotta say something. I gotta say something too. Fuck.
He'll be out. He'll be out of here. Nah, he'll
man,
be
listen,
out of here fast, bro. He might even be DFA before we get to opening day.
My whole thing is just like you guys said, just all the way back, and just follow the Glaber laws. The laws of Glaber. Just play your game, up your theme, do your yo. That's it.
Domingo's like,
you don't gotta do.
Domingo remixed it. Domingo's like, Instagram, maybe pitch, and apologize.
Nah, that guy. Listen, man. I'm glad that he came out. He spoke to the team or whatever. But as soon as I read that tweet, I think it was Lindsay Adler. It says, they're him and his wife, they're together. I'm like, all right, so whatever y'all decide to do as a family, that's what y'all gonna do. Like anything else, with it, no matter whoever says whatever, all right, that's a family thing now. That's in-house. But you better, step your game up as a fucking man, step your game up as a family man, and then step your game up as a team. Because your team is your family too, and you let everybody down. So all that bullshit, erase all that shit, just focus and do what you gotta do. If it was me, you would not be on the fucking Yankees. Yeah. I don't like that shit.
I just gotta say, like, handle
honestly,
it.
That's Chris McFly. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like everybody's, they say they got your back, but you on thin ice, so don't slip up, my G.
I don't like that shit either. Go ahead, Joe. It's my bad.
No, I'm just saying handle it different, because the whole time you just out there on social, you acting
buddy, you're weird.
Yeah.
Acting weird.
Yeah. Didn't he have like some colorful dreads one time and had a different
that was his brother. Yeah, I thought that was him. Only that was his brother.
We don't make
like
the
twin
decision of whether he gets a second chance or not. I feel like people deserve a second chance, but obviously it's a touchy subject. But this is your second chance. Right. This guy, he to me right now, from what I've seen from clips and stuff, he doesn't seem like he's the guy from 2019. He might have a long way back to even get close to that. But obviously the Yankees want to see if they can get him back to that. They're taking a chance on him. And before they DFA him or release him, they're going to figure out if he's still got some stuff or not. Because the last thing they want to do is cut him because of media or because of statements or because of what people are saying. And then he goes and wins, 20 games for the Marlins or some shit. Well, he came from the Marlins, so the Royals or some shit.
Yeah. No, I feel you. But there's also some people that will say, you know what? I don't give a shit if he's a 30-game winner. Get him the fuck off of my team. And you know what? They're not wrong.
Fuck out of here.
They're not wrong.
That's okay.
That's okay. You got this one girl, she quote tweeted, she said, I can't believe this. I'm so disappointed in the Yankees. And I'm like, she's not wrong. Yeah. Like, how is she wrong for feeling that way? Like, there's no problem with you feeling that way. You're so, like, you're right. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just, like, just keep your fucking hands to yourself, bro. That's just everybody, bro. Just stop. Don't put your hands on anybody. Don't put your hands on, women especially. Even the other way around. Women, don't put your hands on men. Men, don't put your hands on. Just respect. You know what I mean? Don't cross that line of respect. When, we always talk about respect, don't cross that line of respect where now it gets like that, bro. Just, I can't stand it.
If you get into the point that your rage is just uncontrollable, walk away, my G.
Yes.
Because that's some pussy shit. You're touching women. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Motherfucker.
Right.
Let's change the convo, B. Let's change the convo, man.
We got to talk Kevin Mather.
Who?
Yeah,
Mr.
who?
Mathers.
He had to resign. With his goofy ass. He had to resign. Yo.
All right.
Man, we do have some caring or not.
That's all for Yankee news, right?
Baby. That's all for Yankee news right now. Unless some new shit's coming out. But
Oh,
we carrying
no. We forgot. My man Aaron Judge.
Oh, Mr. Teeth.
I almost forgot. Judge came to camp.
How we almost forget Mr. Teeth?
With some new teethuses. And now my man got the toothus. And it's brand newses. All right?
Gotta bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Hey, you can with me if you wanted to, Cardi B.
Hey,
you know where I'm at. You know where I'm at.
Facts, bro.
Hey, Cardi.
Look how quickly we switched the subject.
Listen, but there's no problem with him doing it. I see some people were like, oh, that's his image. That's his, That's his mouth.
Man, even Nas got his teeth fixed, man. Come on, man.
Bro. This is
even
it.
Nas got...
And this might be a t-shirt as well. You look good. You feel good. You play good.
That's all.
That's it.
Former Yankee Deion Sanders.
All right. You look good.
down there in Mississippi getting robbed at the football game.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Wait, that ass?
Yo, he won his first game as head coach at Jackson State in Mississippi. He got on the post-game press conference. He couldn't even celebrate. He said, somebody done came in the locker room and stole my darn cell phone, my wallet. I'm like, oh, they did him dirty. Where's security?
What?
Former Yankee great, Deion Sanders.
Somebody, Virtuoso said Michael Strahan feels betrayed by Judge.
SpongeBob,
Michael
too.
Strahan,
SpongeBob got...
man. He getting Fox money, man. He got a ring. He'll be.
That's his decision. That's Judge's. Bro, that's Judge's decision, man. If he decided, I want to look good. I want to fix my teeth. My teeth been fucking jacked up. I've been looking like I'm chewing on freaking old Coke bottles. I don't.
But
Marlboro.
We don't know if that's something that he's been wanting to do, man. Like motherfuckers talking, that's his trademark. Fuck a trademark, B. You don't know what he's been through, man.
Bro, his trademark is the judgment of pitchers. That's his trademark. His trademark, not some fucking
trademark is hidden. Yeah, man, not his TV. We don't know if he's been like feeling a certain way about that shit, about his smile, whatever, and he got to cover it with a smile.
I'm about to get some.
Word,
just get some
whiteout. Color that shit in.
You got a whiteout.
I'm about to get some whiteout.
Yo, color that shit in,
Judge.
Yeah, facts.
Judge, I got you, bro. I'm gonna get the whiteout, and we gonna connect that. We gonna bridge. I told him I'm bridging the gap.
Hey. Bridging the gap. The same way Clint's doing it with sneakers. He's doing it with
what Drake said. My money is young. My problems is old. I told him I'm bridging the gap.
Hey.
Facts, man. That's it, man. I'm happy. See, those are two guys that I'm looking at. And, of course, they're dropping that album right now, Red October. Frazier and
Judge. I like that.
Joe said Judge Red. I said Red October. It's a 2-disc album. You know what I mean? So, hey, listen, man. If Judge is feeling good. He's looking good. Frazier's feeling good, looking good. So, guess what? My guys are going to play good, B. I'm excited for this fucking season. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Me too. I'm trying to get in the stadium. I got to call my ticket rep because I'm not playing about that.
We're going to figure that out. I'm going to be in there, but hopefully the Yankees don't treat this like the Nets are. But anyway,
the Nets blowing my...
Yes.
Let's do this caring or not. I guess we got to speed through this shit. All right, let's see what's good.
Caring or not.
Let's see whether we care about this stuff or not.
Seattle Mariners president Kevin Mathers, I'm an alcoholic, showing true colors. Showing his true colors, man. Not only is he a sexist, a racist, he's talking about how he's not going to bring certain players, manipulating service time and all that. And,
he was a sexist? He said something
overpaid.
sexist?
Yeah, he had sexual.
Yes. Okay.
Accusations a couple years ago that they tried to sweep under the rug and keep quiet.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Only Latin players lazy. How they should be learning English and this whole thing. Like that guy was just bragging.
If you guys
tell these guys
say less.
If you guys want the whole breakdown on everything, just go watch John Boy's breakdown of him. John Boy does a great job on breaking down the whole interview, the bizarre interview. But I mean,
that was weird. And he resigned. You know what I mean? Because he didn't want that title, the title in the newspaper that said fired. You know what I mean? He chose to resign, that piece of shit. The MLBPA response, well, I'm assuming we care about this. MLBPA response, the club's video presentation is a highly disturbing yet critically important window into how players are genuinely viewed by management, not just because of what was said, but also because it represents an unfiltered look into club thinking. It is offensive, and it is not surprising that fans and others around the game are offended as well. Players remain committed to confronting these issues at the bargaining table and elsewhere. And MLBPA, they're salivating right now for that. I mean, they're salivating right now.
Listen,
yo,
Kevin Mather,
you're a fucking idiot.
I mean,
you're fired. Fucking stupid.
So dumb. It's just so dumb. No wonder he made it a weekly dumb. The dude's he was just so honest. Oh, no matter what this guy does, he's not gonna make it to, MLB. And then some people get into, in Twitter and freaking goofies get out there. They just don't understand. A lot of people are just ignorant. They're saying, oh, if you are making American money, you should learn America's language. What is America's language? I would like to know that. You can say English.
It's American.
Bro, what are you talking about? Bro,
I hate that shit,
bro.
It's so arrogant and so ignorant to say. And yo, Sevy actually, when Sevy was asked about Kevin Mather, we posted that, and he did a great job responding to that right after being on PinstripeStrong, flexing his English. The universe never unconnects. That was perfect. But let me just say this about Kevin Mather. He's exactly what's wrong with baseball. There's a lot of old white guys like that in baseball that are in positions of power, like president of a baseball team, basically telling you how they're being cheap, how they're manipulating these guys, how they're saving money and not putting the best players on the field. But all right, that's just baseball, right? The next layer was the talk about like speaking. If English is your second language, what other languages does he speak? He shouldn't be speaking on somebody coming to this country and having to assimilate, having to adapt and figure it out. Like, you know how hard that is? I only speak English, and I don't even have the greatest command of English. I'm always reading and trying to get my vocabulary up, my spelling up. So that disgusts me. And then the fact that he was doing this on a Zoom with the Rotary Club, like, yo, my guy, you're dumb. Like, you're just like, you might have money and you had status
idiot.
and power, but you're an idiot because everything is recorded. You're on a Zoom that these guys recorded. The Rotary Club's supposed to be like a do-good club, like looking out for people. They're doing good in the world. They had no choice but to release this, and they released the smoking gun. Josh Donaldson tweeted, he said, "Thank you, Kevin Mather. I sincerely mean it. You just said what everyone already knew, but now we at the Players Association have official evidence that this is going to help a lot of players. Thank you again. Bravo." When we get to the negotiations, bro, they got the smoking gun right there. There's a bunch of other guys like Kevin Mather in CEO positions, GM positions, not CEO, owner positions, GM positions, president positions, all through baseball. And if we have a work stoppage, it's because of these goofies like that. They don't love the game. They don't love baseball. They're in this for the wrong reasons. This dude said he had people that work for him parked further away in the spots that weren't safe.
Bro, Julio Rodriguez, because he said some shit. Hey, guys, just go look at John Boy's breakdown, because I don't want to break down the whole thing because it's going to take too much time, but go look at it. Well, yeah, Julio Rodriguez was like, what the fuck? But
former Met prospect Kalenic, right? Jared Kalenic, they said that because he didn't sign the extension, that they basically left him down there.
Bro,
he said it was communicated that he signed that had he signed the contract, he would have debuted last year. I was like,
it's just so dumb.
It's on wax.
I hate service time.
No wonder why they never win.
Yeah, it's you know what?
And he said, "You're like, yo, bro, 20 years, B, like 20 years, and
whatever.
you have and you keeping all your good players down here." It's like, bro,
you're not trying to win.
It's just ridiculous. It's stupid. I'm glad this shit came out.
Yeah, Cole had comments about it, and the only thing I'll say about this is this, because I know that there's people out there that are very vocal, sometimes one way or another, and just hinting, oh, you better learn English. These players know English, okay? They know English. They can speak it conversationally in some cases. The same thing with Gary. Gary knows how to speak English. They know how to talk baseball as well. You need to understand this. They've been playing baseball for a very long time. They know how to communicate in order to do their job. When you come here, let's just say you come here from another country, probably you're learning enough English so that you could probably do your job and be able to communicate and order food and do all of that stuff. They have to talk to media. Their words are scrutinized the same way, and in this PC world where if you don't say things the right way, a lot of things can be taken out of context. And if I was elsewhere, let's just say I went to Japan, right? And I learned Japan conversationally, but I was being interviewed every single day, in Japanese. I'm having a motherfucking interpreter there because I don't need these guys to hear, I can say something in English and it'll translate different, and they may take that shit way out of context because I'm not saying it right. So if my word is going to be held to a certain, to headlines, which it can be, I'm going to say it in my most comfortable language that I have, and that's it. I don't even understand because they had Ichiro for years and gave him an interpreter knowing the motherfucker speaks fluent English, and they had no problem. And it's just weird. So, Mather,
English is the hardest language to learn.
It is.
It's a tricky language because there's words like READ, read, which is also read. Then there's words that are like here that are spelled HEAR, HERE. It is not an easy language to command as your second language.
They are. Like, it's messed up.
This guy also said also said that they were paying an interpreter $75,000 a year to be with. I think
keep $75,000 to $1 billion. Like,
what was their pitcher's name?
Come on,
Ichikawa. Like
Ichikawa. Iwakuma, which is Japanese. Bro, $75,000 dropping a bucket. Be like, what are we talking about here for a major league team?
Can you imagine the Yankees saying they didn't have the $75,000 for Tanaka's interpreter? Never would even think about saying, oh, well, we can't afford him, and then have the audacity to say once we told him we couldn't afford his interpreter, his English got better. Well, you forced this man to do what he didn't want to do, and that's to speak English and learn how to speak English as a second language. Come on, yo. Baseball is so wrong.
We remember the story with Mariano when he first came to the States. Like, he was crying, calling his parents, like, yo, I can't do it. I can't communicate with my teammates. I can't do it. Bro, like, they're so unaware, B. They're so fucking dumb. It's just so stupid. Like, you're flaunting that you know English, B, but I know both.
It's arrogance.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's arrogance.
It's
white privilege. Sorry, white people that are listening. It's white privilege. And when you think about it, right, I think Sevi even said, he's like, yo, we have to learn how to speak English just to do simple things like order food. Like, if you came to DR and you didn't speak Spanish and you need to order the food you want, like, you might have some trouble getting the food you want. Like, that's just like a little simple thing that Kevin Mather isn't thinking about. These guys come over here and they got to pay their bills. These guys come over here, they got to order food. They got to get things done. They got to get prescriptions. They got to, get their house set up in English. It's not that easy.
It's not. I mean, this for caring or not, I have some other things here on the list, but in turn, that was the main thing with caring or not. Obviously, we care about it. That's it. But yeah, fuck you, Kevin Mathers.
Yeah. Straight up,
motherfucker. Caring or not, man, Bobby Schmidt is free.
That's good for him.
Yeah,
good for him.
That's basically the Bobby Schmidt is free. But we do have some reviews, guys.
Yeah, we got some reviews. I mean, I don't know because I don't want to get over time here, but I'll read some of them here. And thank you guys for leaving reviews. I really do appreciate it.
Or do you want to do like a review on voicemail app? Have people do more reviews. I
mean, I'm gonna pick one of these. We'll pick one of these real quick, and then at the beginning of the next episode, we'll read another one. Just one of them here because I just it's just interesting to me. It's just a different dynamic that we can be able to have. But the first one that I like to read is Shelly Gilbert, which said here, best Shelly. Yankee pod. So thank you so much for that, Shelly. Appreciate it. And said your pod is so much fun. I've listened to all the Yankees pods out there, and yours is the best. I'm seriously serious about that. You guys are loose as a goose and hysterical. I'm a 75-year-old white Jewish woman who enjoys what you guys do and how you deliver Yankees news. You are a breath of fresh air from the stoogey, seriously serious stuffed shirts who are so boring. I've been a Yankee fan for 73 years. My idol is Mickey, but I also adore Bernie and Brocious and yes, Ichiro. On a Yankees Facebook site last year, I told the Yankees to follow Ichiro's workout routine because he was never on the DL once in his career. Now I hear that the Yankees are doing the Ichiro, doing what Ichiro used to do, stretching, which we talked about on the podcast, guys, if you guys remember.
Been talking about
and I hope my posts help turn the tide from the players bulking up, which you probably did, and getting injured a lot.
I think you did.
I care about your show. I care about all of you. Stay safe and stay loose. I'm out of here. I appreciate you so much, Shell. Appreciate you so much. That's awesome.
Stay loose.
Thank you so much. Feel free to leave us a review because we love that. We just love the connection with you guys. Without you guys, there is no podcast. All right, PinstripeStrong Army, that is you guys. That's all of us. We are that. We are PinstripeStrong.
Love all you guys, man.
Straight up.
Leave us a
Can't wait to
review.
get into the season with everybody.
Facts. But
Yeah,
guys.
we'll read the rest of the reviews and definitely leave us some voicemails. Got some McFly voicemails.
Yes.
So we could play it here.
Look out for merch as well, guys. I love that, man. We got baseball on Sunday. We got a special guest on Sunday as well. Can't wait for that. And let's see what happens, all right? But Keith.
Hey, we rolling. Y'all know what time it is, man. The first game is Sunday. Yes, Network. Bum, bum, ba-da.
Baseball bars coming out tomorrow with Keith. Let's see what happened with Keith. But guys, I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. They say pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees! Tell them, Noah! And that one's in the books, guys.
Nice.
That's when.
Yep, 8 in a row.
Thank you for beating the magic.
Thank you, chat. Thank you so much for being with us.
Nick's about to win. Thank you, PinstripeStrong Army. Pinstripe Strong.
Coming up.
Yeah, exciting
baseball
changes
to actually talk about.
Yeah, can't wait for that. I'll see you guys. Sunday's app is not going to be a live one. So we will do kind of like what we did with Sevy. We'll put it out there. I'm pretty excited about it. And we'll let you guys know. All right, guys. See you guys later.
We'll let you guys know who it is.
We'll let you know.
Probably talk about the Blue Jays scrimmage preseason, and then we'll get into our guest and what he's got going on.
Woo! See you guys.
Fuck the Magic. That's easy money.